last week. You put on gloves again, didn't you, in the second half?
Yeah, oh no, I did. No, throughout the game.
Throughout the game.
Yeah. I didn't want to do the same mistake again. Yeah.
Thank you. Great, ladies and gentlemen, join back from Scrooge Jonathan Mensah. Jacob, would you like to start us off with a question?
Jonathan, how much do you feel like this team has kind of corrected some things that still needed to be corrected regarding set piece defending?
We work on it, every day in training, and we are aware of these things. So consciously, you want to do better in such situations. So we know we've given up some goals on set pieces. So we're doing everything right to minimize that.
At the same time, obviously you all are aware you haven't given up a goal in the run of play, open play. What do you feel is really working well there?
We're doing a little bit of everything right. Moving as a block, defending together as a team, and myself specifically, I don't like talking about it because then we're okay. We have it now. We have so we just keep working. We just keep doing the right things we've been doing, and we keep it that way.
Thanks for the time, Jonah. So far this season, you and Miloš have played every minute together there on the back. How is the communication progressing as the two of you are earning more and more time together on the field?
It's been good, and we can even do better going forward. He understands the game, just like Josh, and I don't need to say much. I just need to keep doing my job, and he's gonna do his, and it comes in automatically as we play more and more games together. So happy with the way we play now, and obviously we want to keep improving.
And also last week it looked like Toronto was really pushing on Pedro's side of the field, trying to challenge him, and not giving up a goal in the run of play obviously turned out okay for all of you. But has the defense changed at all in those moments where they're maybe trying to push towards Pedro because he is maybe to an opposing team, someone new to the position, more new?
We know teams think about that. Pedro is not a natural left back, so they will attack that place a lot. And what we need to do is, help him and defend collectively as a team. That being said, you need to be strong in your 1v1 battles, and Pedro has done a great job until now, so we need to keep supporting him. We don't want to leave you in a situation where you're defending by yourself, so we're just going to keep supporting him, defending collectively as a team.
Thank you.
Jonathan, two questions, a two-part question. Number one, have you trained the way you've prepared in the past against Red Bull teams? Because this squad plays a lot like old Red Bull teams that you're accustomed to playing against. Has it been similar to years past? The first part of the question. The second part of the question is, how do you as a center back handle the counter pressure? How do you prepare mentally to handle the counter pressure when Columbus immediately is in possession of the ball in the back and you've got to get it out and play quickly?
All right, so the first answer to your first question. Obviously when you're playing against Red Bull during the weekend, you work throughout the week based on the way they play, and like the emphasis on the way they used to press is back now. Like they're doing it constantly, and you need to be on your toes for 95 plus minutes. So we've been working a lot. The training has been very intense, and we needed that. Playing against a team like that, of course you need to prepare to match their intensity. So we're going to be ready for that. And the second question is, how do I prepare as a center back? I need to prepare specifically for this type of games because playing against the Vancouver striker Cavallini, big guy, likes to hold up play, doesn't like to run behind you and all that. So but we're playing against strikers like Hernandez that like to run behind Klimala and Caden Clark. So you need to be sharp, you need to be ready whenever there's no pressure, you're ready to drop and all that. So I need to prepare myself on an individual basis, and then what we're going to do collectively to kind of like help break their counter press and all that, whether it's to connect the first pass or just clear it right away and then we push up our lines. You know, we've been working a lot, so hopefully, you know, the understanding is there right away, you know, from the back.
Jonathan, I think everyone saw this week Gyasi's name popping up and just the club kind of gauging interest in him, and I think that didn't really surprise a lot just because you have two very capable strikers there, and I think it naturally teams are going to inquire about it. But as a captain, not to comment on that specifically, but as a captain, how do you, I guess, approach that at all? And knowing Gyasi too is a guy who isn't, you know, he's gonna just be who he always has been. So maybe you don't do much, but I'm curious how you kind of approach it.
As a captain of the team, when I see stuff like this happen, I cannot do something on my own. You know, I just need to hear from the source in the club. You know, and from the club, you know, we're good. Gyasi is good. It's just, you know, an article that came out, but you know, Gyasi is happy. He's one of the most hardworking and generous guys I've ever seen and met, played with. So, you know, he keeps doing his job, and you know, myself as a captain, I keep doing my job. I spoke to him, he's fine, so we just keep it that way.
Because he has that type of, I guess, attitude and demeanor, is he a guy you really don't kind of worry about when things pop up like that?
Not worry about, but you show concern by speaking to him personally, and you know, he will talk to you and let you know he's doing okay. Because like you said, he's that type. You don't get from him what you see, but you have to speak to him, and you know, I spoke to him, he's doing very good. So
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
thank you, guys.
Thanks,